minutes with the bonus 11 minutes tarot reading. This is going to be a custom reading, but it's also going to be for you watching at home. Good news, because it's a general reading. So I'm going to start by lighting a candle. And as always, if you'd like to book a reading with me, there's never any pressure to do so, of course. You can simply go on tonybomboni.com and sign up. Okay. Well, that one sparked some ash, but lighting up my Christmas candle. I always like having a candle lit during readings. So I'm going to light some cleansing incense. Mrs. Rose over there is flying a lot. You probably hear her just flying back and forth. She's flying more than American Airlines today. Thank you, Spirit Guide Universe, for cleansing the energies of any past readings. Thank you for protecting my thoughts, mind, feeling, emotions, allowing me sound, mind, body, spirit, soul, presence to do what I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's begin. So, first and foremost, I would like to read you their message. This is a booking by Gabrielle, and Gabrielle has said, "Hi Tony, hello. I was hoping you would do a general ASMR tarot reading for me. I love your soft-spoken ASMR, thank you. And don't mind whispering being thrown in either. Well, I just threw in a whisper for you, how about that? My question to help guide the reading is just, what do I need to hear right now? What is the universe trying to let me know? I hope you are doing well. I also get permission for you to post this should you like. Thank you. Yes, this felt right to me, so thank you for that." So then it came perfect timing. I was just thinking, like, what should I film next? And then you booked the service, so I was really grateful for that. So, what do you need to hear right now? That's the first question we shall ask the spirit guides now. I'm going to use this mermaid tarot card deck. What does Gabrielle and my poopsies need to hear right now? What do they need to know? What does she need to know right now at this moment in time in their life? Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So, the first card is the Five of Cups. Sadness. More than sadness, I feel like hesitation or trepidation, some doubt of some degree in your life right now. I definitely feel as though with this card, the Ace of Cups, love, there could be something here where maybe you're feeling sort of melancholy of sorts. You're feeling as if there's that misconnection. You feel alone, you feel left out in this case, and no one to save you, that type of feeling. So, could be sadness, missing out on love that didn't necessarily work out for you. So you're yearning for this loving connection, but this loving connection didn't work out, and you want to get back with them. This could look like also getting back with an ex. 7 of Wands, endurance. So you're stronger than you know. I just want you to know that. You are a lot stronger than you may even expect. And when you expect a little more strength, you're even stronger than that. And that's what allows you to endure so much, The Sun, happiness. So you don't ever allow anyone to dim your shine. It's you shine beautifully, and because of this, you've been through a lot of things, and you'll continue to go through a lot of stuff, But that's a good thing, because that's what makes you stronger naturally, The more you go through, it strengthens you on a soul level, and I want you to know that. But doesn't mean you're not going to also be tested more, right? The universe is still going to send you tests because of this, okay? To continue, it's like training a muscle. To continue strength training that spiritual muscle so that, you don't miss out on that soul growth, right? So yes, you're feeling that sadness right now, but just know that that's making you stronger, strengthening you emotionally. And when you strengthen yourself emotionally, you have a lot more happiness and joy in your life as a result afterwards, okay? So it's not a bad thing. So sit with that feeling, endure it. You're going to persevere through it the more you work through it. The Queen of the Ocean. The Queen of the Ocean is always such a beautiful card. It's about abundance. Knight of Wands, activity. So hard work coming for you. I've been seeing this for a lot of my soul tribe, my poopsies lately, that your hard work is about to pay off, okay? So, yes, you are definitely going to come to a place in your life where you feel finally satisfied, whatever that means. I feel like you've been going at it for such a long time and not seeing results, not getting what you're hoping to get out of things, and now you're finally going to get it. You're finally going to get the fruits of your labor. And yeah, that's it, really. Spirit would like you to know that there's nothing really to worry about so much right now. Things are just going to keep flowing, okay? The Hermit, contemplation. This is another one of my all-time favorite cards from this deck. Page of Pentacles, opportunity. This card has, like, all week I've been working with the mermaid cards because they've been drawing me in the most. And this card just keeps coming through. Like, I feel like this is really maybe when finally a lot of people's abundant era hits. Like, yeah, it's gonna register. But for you, Gabrielle, and my poopsies, I feel as though usually when these are paired together, like, I'm thinking about it, I'm contemplating on it, and then opportunity strikes. I figure out the opportunity. I might have to think deeply. You might have to think deeply, ponder deeply about something for a hot minute before it actually registers in your being, like, oh, So you might have to come up with an idea or a grand plan about something, and then it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense, okay? This involves someone, though. This involves someone in your life. Could be someone romantic as well. A lot of times when I get like page or night energy, I'm mixing here with like the sun. It's Queen of the Ocean, the Cups cards, like it's giving me like a loving vibration, like love, relationships, you know. And you don't want to be alone, you know. Who wants to die alone? But you also have to know that the best things take its course. The best things take time to unfold and manifest. The best relationships included. Four of Swords, recovery. Eight of Cups, change. This shows up as healing, divine healing taking place. This shows up as well for those of you who are in need of strength today. You know, let this be a reminder that you are strong, that you will recover, that you will overcome any difficult situation that you have experienced before. So, any situation you have before you as well, okay? In front of you. So you're fully capable. I think this also looks like strength training and belief system. Your belief in yourself as well as those around you. Because, you know, when you trust others around you, you're able to also trust yourself. If you're able to trust yourself, you're then also able to trust others around you. It goes both ways here. So I think that's really what universe wants you to know. Change is coming, okay? For this to be the final outcome card. Incredible abundance, incredible change is coming here. You just gotta wait. You're waiting, you're thinking, you're waiting, you're dwelling, you're reflecting, you're analyzing, maybe over analyzing. And ask yourself, what have I gained from that? What have I gained from sitting here thinking, you know? What have I really gained from worrying or stressing about something that ended up solving itself, right? So, an important reminder for you in case you forget the point of life sometimes, right? It's sometimes we can't necessarily just think our way through outcomes or scenarios, you know. Sometimes it just comes. We have to allow the universe to let good blessings unfold and fall on our lap, okay? That's the greatest manifestation, the greatest gift of all. It doesn't always require our physical work or manifestation, you know. Some things just flow easily. Some things just come. Yes, Rose. Let's see. I'm pulling 3 cards as I fan the cards out. And on today, I'm recording this 11/11, November 11. I'm feeling the shift. We have 5 planets in retrograde right now, in this very moment. I believe it's, if I'm not mistaken, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Mars, I think. So, big, profound energy. And we're in, yes, it's Mercury retrograde, obviously. So it is Mercury, yes. So it must be Mars then with that as well. But also 11/11, like, whoa, you know, how powerful is that? And there was something else I forgot though. But anyway, I digress. Knight of Swords, drama. Oh, we're still Pluto out of bounds in the extreme declination. So I'm just saying stuff's about to get cray, probably. But I feel in the spirit like it's in a good way, right? It's not going to be a bad cray. Okay? Okay. Let's not get it twisted. Knight of Swords, drama. 3 of Swords, heartache. Maybe it is cray for you. I don't know. 9 of Wands, defense. Ooh, these are all my cards of you about to go to war with somebody. Stuff's about to go down, boys and girls. Okay? You've been beefing. You haven't bones to pick with this soul. And they hurt you. They hurt you bad. And I feel like you kind of not letting your ego down because of it. There's one person you just despise in your life right now. And because of that, you're like, oh, you know, I'm going to get back at them. And I have to do this, to make sure they feel the pain of what they have caused me. But again, it's like, we have to think sometimes, did somebody really hurt us, or we hurt ourselves with how we reacted to how they hurt us, right? So I feel like you need to let your heart open more, okay? And not put your walls up so much, and not get involved in drama and negativity right now. This is not the time to do it. There's so much beautiful energies going around right now. If you're just willing to feel and open up to it, open that third eye a bit, okay? So let's do a final outcome card. Not this one. Wait a minute. Let me shuffle the cards again. I accidentally put all the cards I've used in your video so far, and shuffled them back into my regular pile. So oopsie poopsie. Page of Swords, gossip. This stemmed because someone talked schniz-natch about you, okay? They were being a biznatch, right? And they're, Gabrielle did this. Oh, girl, and did you hear about Gabrielle? She did that. And you're like, oh, you want to fight? Oh, you want to fight? Huh? You want to fight? Right? That's what I'm talking about. So this person is, I almost hear in the spirit, you least expected to do this. You're not so surprised because we're humans. We gossip, we talk. But this person, of all people, this caught you off guard. You were like, of all people, with how mature you are, or appear to be, for you to do this, shame on you. Like, it's almost that energy, right? Even if it's a young girl who did this, I feel like it's a young girl, but like 18 to 30. But they're beyond their years, right? Maybe they're very spiritual, and then their misaligned action has caused you upset in return, and has questioned your connection, your friendship, your relationship with that person. So, sorry to hear this. I do want to use my other cards now. And we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. Today I'm not even shushing anyone. Not Rose, not Paco. It's Paco's birthday today as well. He's turned 8 today, so like, if he barks, he barks. Like, it is what it is. Okay, if he barks in this video, I'm gonna make sure to cut it out. But I'm just saying, like, Rose chirping, she's just wishing him a happy birthday. That's all it is. I can read birds' minds, literally. She's happy for him. She's been very quiet lately, so for today, for her to be all giddy and chirpy, she's happy, and I'm happy that she's happy. So we'll just let it be. 3 of Wands. So 3 of Wands. The Knight of Swords. And the 4 of Pentacles. So, you have a long journey ahead of you. There's a lot of distance you're keeping from someone, though, at the same time. Could be a mix of both. Like, you want to keep yourself separate from this individual, but you know that you two should be together, too, right? Or it could be a long distance friendship, relationship, romance, I almost feel like they definitely have to travel overseas to see you. Like, this is like literally like Brazil and France, like that far apart, like overseas, okay? And not literally Brazil, France, but hey, some of you could be. That would be a hot romance, wouldn't it? Brazil and France. Oh my. Oh my. Whoever this person is, they're serious about you. I feel like this is a future date, future love, 5, 10 plus years out, okay? They definitely come from another land, okay? And I'm getting this energy of a lot to offer. They have a lot to, they don't have much to give you in terms of, like, let's say, possessions, money, whatever, resources, but they have a lot in terms of, like, love to give you and romance. That's really what it feels like and it boils down to. So if I look at this in the eyes of a general reading, literally, this is what this gives me. Based on my intuition. Because you have to remember, with a tarot reading, people are so stuck on the meaning of the card, they forget their own intuition, right? You're here to strengthen your own intuitive gut feeling as well, and vibe and impressions. So sometimes you have to disregard what the card is trying to literally say and use your instinct here. And usually that's the more accurate representation of the message you're asking for. So you're cloaked, though. You're still guarded. There's part of you that's still kind of like, yeah, I'm going to kind of conceal my true intention here. There could be somebody that maybe you involved with that used to cheat. That's kind of what I get here from this as well. But it doesn't mean they're going to cheat on you. It just indicates their track record is untrustworthy. They're not fully to be trusted here, but in the same time, you fall for them, they fall for you. It works, and there's faithfulness involved. So you might want to keep this distance closer, okay? This almost gives me like a weird energy, like keep your enemies closer. Like maybe you used to be enemies with them or frenemies, you know. Maybe you were friends with them, their friend or something, and it didn't work out. You know, there's some frenemy type energy with this in a weird way. Like they're the villain, you're not, but then they stop being the villain after they meet you because they realize they love you and like life's worth living again. It's worth it to be a good person again, you know? Something like that, I don't know. Okay, so, Gabrielle, your next question was, what is the universe trying to let me know? It's all one and the same question, isn't it? What is the universe trying to let Gabrielle know right now? Oops. So a card jumped out. I was actually just going to pull 3 cards for this one. 9 of Swords. So they see you. I feel like your angels, your guides are saying right now, don't worry so much. You're stressing yourself to the point of no return. Not literally that you can't return from this stressful situation or factor, but it's to no oblivion, to no avail. It's like, what's the point, right? Like, what is the point of literally just sitting there stressing? There is none. There is no point whatsoever. You gain no thing at all. Not a single thing from that. So they want you to stop doing that to yourself and start being more kind to yourself. What are these 3 cards? Why do I feel like pulling 3 cards? I'm going to do a whole spread, but they're telling me 3 cards. What is the universe trying to let Gabrielle and Poopsie know now? We have the Lovers, the Chariot, King of Pentacles. Need some water. So yes, this confirms a lover situation. You're at a crossroads though. I almost feel like once you find out that this person used to cheat or cheated on their ex-partner, like it's very rare that a cheater will confess that they cheated to a new partner specifically. But I feel like because of the love, they will confess, hey, I have been infidelitous before. And they may not go into their whole love history, but they're going to be honest with you. And this gives you the advantage, the position to decide, let me take a step back, retreat, reevaluate this connection, this relationship, and make a decision that's wiser from there, okay? So that's probably for the best. I still say be with them. This still feels right to me, okay? If you're already in a relationship, please disregard this. Maybe it reminds you of your current relationship. I'm reaching people here, okay? I'm reaching somebody today. So this has a huge probability of marriage, okay? Maybe not children, but I would say 100% marriage, okay? Okay, fine, 90 to 100%. I can't always say 100% because then, you made this reading 5 years ago and it didn't come true. I have yet someone to tell me that. Like, everyone's always told me they eventually come true, but yeah, so I'll leave it there. But, so this person loves you. Like, wow, like, if this is now or in the near future, this person loves you, child. Like, they're not going to just let you go. Oh, yes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Universe. I almost feel like even if you say no, you take a step back and you reevaluate and you're like, this person's not for me. They more maybe need an open relationship. Polyamory, whatever they call it, right? I never understand that word. Polyromantic, whatever, poly, okay? They're so obsessed about you. I feel like they're gonna go chase after you. Like, it's not gonna be stalking, but it's gonna be to the degree where they may show up in your house, unannounced, and be like, look, can we talk, baby? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I was too honest with you, So some of you may get your feelings hurt during this time, especially during the Mercury retrograde. Until mid-December, this shiz is not over. It's going to be, that communication is going to be off. It's going to be misunderstanding. So be careful until maybe after December, having this kind of debates or disputes, especially long conversations, long text messages. Keep it short, sweet, and simple with your boo-boos, with your babes, your loved ones, okay? Don't be all complicated. Don't be all up in their hair, texting them every 5 minutes, 5 hours, fine. 5 minutes, you're doing too much. Don't blow up their phone, okay? In case some of you are. All right. So let's do a full spread. What else universe want Gabrielle to know? And poopsies, of course. Anyone watching Gabrielle's reading that connects with these messages. What is going on right now? Thank you, dear cards. I just want to say thank you, cards, for giving me accurate readings, accurate representation of my loves, my poopsies out there, who I love so much. So 6 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, all right. Let's take a short pause, look into the candle flame, reflect on the messages. There's no rush. With my personal private readings, it's your video to pause anytime, watch back. That's why it's good to get a recorded reading, not just a phone call. That's what I do. I record your readings and send them to you, so you watch them back forever. I love the smell. It's a wintry smell candle. Oh, it smells so good, so divine. Okay, so 6 of Swords, 5 of Pence. Let's see here. Light's kind of dim in here. It's hard to read. I try to keep it more relaxing for you, so it's not too bright, Although I could lower that light more, but then that's going to hurt my eyes. I don't want to do that. Isn't it crazy how early it gets dark outside now? November's always weird. Excuse me. My apologies. I don't know why I'm analyzing this card so long. Maybe I'm picking up on your reflective nature. I just kind of see someone sitting there in their car looking out the window as someone's driving them, maybe an Uber. And you're like, Or you're kind of like this. You're just putting your hoodie over your head and you're like, you know, kind of not really wanting to be seen right now. Kind of low key, down low, you know. Maybe you're driving to go see your boo-boo on the side. Right? Yeah, so I don't know. But it's not like on the side, like a side piece. I'm not talking about that. Like, it's like you're just out there dating, you know, 2-3 people at a time, maybe, some of you. So, but for the rest, I kind of see more an energy of, it's not enough. Like, something's not enough. That's what I get. That's what it is. Like, something is just not supplying your needs enough. Could be in a relationship, could be just this connection is very like shallow or superficial, surface layer. I'm sort of seeing it doesn't have the depth you need. Maybe who you're with now, you're like, I don't see it lasting long-term marriage. There's not enough money coming in, or there's just something with you're kind of hesitant, or you know, you're not overreaching, you're not spending too much time with them anymore. You're not connecting with them because you're not seeing a future with this person, even if it's just a friend. 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Look, you're serious. I feel like you're more serious. You're more a thinker rather than feeler now. Yes, Rose, my goodness, honey. Oof. Sorry, guys. I normally don't film here. Like I said, I just want to show my tree. I put it up early. I hope you like it. Okay. Sorry about Rose. My goodness, girl. Helps people stay awake so they pay attention to the message, right? But you're a hard worker. You're diligent. You want to build a future. You want everything in life. And so you're seriously thinking on this. Like, I don't know to the level of paranoia, but you are planning your future right now. And anyone, lover or the like, you are really constructively, critically thinking, who is meant to be in my life right now? Like, is this really the right person? Is this really the right connection for me? Anyone that's not any jealousy, evil eye, intentions, like, you are simply shunning from your, like, you are not, I almost feel like your tolerant level is like this now. Like, you are not putting up with that shiz anymore, okay? You are serious. Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, okay? So yes, there is a lot of potential, especially in this Scorpio season, for lusty, hot, romantical energies. I would say probably, possibly, quite frankly, even into Saggy season. Sagittarius gives me a lot of this sexual energy for some reason. So now through the end of next month, December, right? I almost hear December 26, 28, something like that. So 4 weeks into December, it's like, be careful around that time doing your love potions and stuff, because you're gonna get a potent feedback from the universe. Like, they're gonna send you someone, but you know it's like maybe not necessarily, it's good for you on a soul level to learn a lesson, but not necessarily the best for like love. They just want sex. That's it. Like, that's all. So it's usually the ones that are like very shallow with you, you know, lack of response, lack of feedback, lack of deep connection, okay? So, at least that's what I've explored doing reading after reading. About people like that. So, I don't know, part of you still wants to think and give it time, like, they may try to convince you, this person may try to convince you that they don't just want, you know, intimacy. They want something more. But I almost feel like they half-ass their words. Like, they're saying that just to get in the room with you, you know? they'll say anything just to get with you, you know. But then after, it's like, okay, once they're done with you in the bedroom, they're like, okay, I'm going home. What? Like, you know, like, it's very shallow. So be careful if you're dating out there. This kind of a connection. 2 of Wands. It's a long road here. King of Swords. The rest of the message, I just feel like it's about something else entirely different. Not completely, but not completely and entirely, but sort of like, a different path is forming here. I feel like you sort of, after a while, give up on this and you sort of realize there's something else for me here. There's something different and new that I should be going down the path of, rather than this what is in front of me right now. Because I feel like there's too much like easy opportunity. That's what I hear. Easy opportunity. Like some people are too easy, you know, especially in, you know, the bedroom's like, you know, they just want that and that's it, in and out, you know, but you got to make them work for it sometimes to show your value, your worth, you know. No kissing on the first date, no intimacy, or like kissing until, or sorry, whatever, deeper level romance until maybe the 3rd, 4th date, you know what I'm saying? Do people even date anymore? People don't even date anymore. Who am I kidding? I'm just lying to you at this point. People just go over each other's houses. Even after the first date, they hang out. There's no such thing as 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th date anymore. Unless you live in a city and you're busy. Yeah, so. People just spend time at each other's place. I don't really hear anymore about dates. I think that's dead. So fine. So the 3rd, 4th time you meet up with this person, maybe it's more appropriate to kiss by that point or do something deeper. I don't know, because I feel like this person's, they're not rushing you. They're very patient. They're kind. They never once say a bad word about you. But I feel as though you want something deeper, and this person's never going to give it to you. So there's that message. They're too cold. They're too distant. They're not ready for further, deeper levels. Temperance. You have to be very still right now. 10 of Swords. You almost have to be silent. Let someone speak before you do. Listen and don't interrupt or intervene when they communicate with you. Okay? Let them talk. Be silent to the point it's uncomfortable and they have to say something. That's how you know what's really coming out of their mind, what's they really thinking, what they're really feeling, what they're really about. Because if you're always the one talking just to fill the void of empty silence, it's not a good look for you, because you're not giving them time to express and communicate. So that could be something you work on during this Mercury cycle, because whatever you do during this Mercury retrograde, it's going to repeat the next cycle. And if you haven't learned the lesson, it's going to go repeat. Okay, so stay safe out there. Make sure you know what this is all about. You know, don't try to rush into things right now. I'm also seeing that collectively as well. So it could be, you know, maybe a little bit of heart pulling, string pulling, like, oh, this didn't work out this holiday season or something like that, you know. Make sure no one's trying to pull a friend with benefit type thing, a situationship type thing on you. I feel like someone's going to try to be slick during this time. Or if you're in a relationship and this person tries to get with you and cause infidelity, you know, it could be tempting here. It could be tempting because their looks, or maybe it reminds you of somebody you miss, like your ex or something. There's something there. So be mindful and aware. How can you make the most and the best of the situation and keep them at bay without affecting your current relationships, even those around you? Because this person could be it's like almost like they bring something to you. Almost see like a substance they bring with them physically that they want you to take with them. I don't know. Don't do that. You know, be wise, be the wiser. Or, you know, maybe they're quite the drinker. So, yeah, so be careful, okay? Okay. Okay. Stay clean, stay sober, stay vigilant. Okay, so final outcome card here before we're done with this reading. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So work hard. Like I said, stay focused, stay diligent. Keep your eye on the prize here, okay? Go after what you really desire, all right? Sometimes when you're right on your biggest breakthrough, as they say, the devil, metaphorical devil comes to steal and destroy, right? To take away what you've worked so hard for. So be careful of that, okay? Don't let somebody tempting and lusty just destroy everything you've built. That could be it, you know? Even if you're having, it almost feels like even if you're having like 2-3 dates at once, but there's one you really like, and then you go after the one that's like very tempting. By going after the one that's very tempting, you're destroying your opportunity and your chance with the one that really is meant for you. So be careful there with love, okay? All right, so thank you guys. I hope you have enjoyed the bonus 11 minutes with the 30 minutes. It's by the time you see this, I'm no longer offering that bonus 11 minutes, okay? This was only until midnight on 11/11. So that's why you have to sign up for my newsletter to be notified of offers like this, so you don't miss out next time. And I always offer stuff around the holidays, discounts and stuff. So sign up, TonyBomboni.com. It's on the front page, okay? You just got to scroll down a little bit. So yeah, I look forward to doing your own personal reading shortly. And I will see you all very soon. Take care.